right, let's just jump right into it here. We're gonna do some tutorials in Raubritter. Been watching some people, and they've been having some questions and stuff, and I've been helping them out. But why not make a video about it, right? I did the initial talkie bits and stuff like that. I got my builder's guild built. I got my warehouse built, and I'm just about to put down my lumberjack place that I got. I like to leave a little space in between my buildings just to allow me to run through them. Good enough. Now we gotta talk to Peterlin, and I believe this is where he gives us our first worker.
Well, if you need new peasants, talk to me. I will arrange it. Just remember that more peasants will join you only if you have the right title. Always keep tools and items needed for the production in the warehouse.
Very important right there. Always gotta have tools in the warehouse.
Excellent. The first peasants moved into the village. Remember to take care of them. Otherwise they will leave for another master. And only a trained peasant will bring real value to our village. Let's seek your sources of basic raw materials. Build a granary, and a forester's house, and a digger camp.
Alright, getting to work. So first he wants us to build a granary. Now, I don't have anything in my inventory right now, just my mallet that I built to tear down my first warehouse that I built before the prompt. So I want to address that now. As good as time as any. My active quest is to build a granary. Now, if I built something else first that I needed, like a what was it? You wanted like a forester's house or something like that, right? If I built that first and then built the granary, he would want me to build another forester's house. So be sure to do them in order, or else you'll just be wasting resources. Like I said, I don't have anything in my inventory, but I got stuff in my warehouse. 9 pine, 7 spruce, some elm and some birch. It shouldn't take elm or birch, but we'll see if we have enough to build it. And I didn't grab anything from my inventory. If you build stuff from your builder's guild, it will pull it right from your warehouse inventory. Ooh, 10 spruce board. So we need a couple more pine logs and some spruce logs, but we need a way to get boards first. So maybe I will build the sawmill first. Although I didn't think he asked me to, but I think it's going to be necessary. And that's a theme that goes on with as you level up at your flag. Granted, they won't tell you exactly what to do or like what order to build them, but you'll have to build certain things before you can build certain other things. Or find out how to get extra resources that aren't available. And the sawmill took 30 pine logs. I don't want to harvest all the pine logs right here real quick, but we'll see if we got a person to hire here. Franz and Wilhelm. So you just click on this to hire to get to assign a worker, not to hire one. To assign a worker that you already have, click on this little page here, E, and I'm on PC. Click on your worker so they're highlighted, and then click this plus button over here. And that'll assign them to the building. Now they're not doing any work because if you hover over that moon, it'll say not active. So we want to do pine logs, and we want them to do 40 should be good for right now. Do we not get the extra tools from the box? No, we did not. And be sure to put the tools in your warehouse. And then you'll see you'll be digging at the wall. That's just the animation they have right now for woodworking. You can hire another person for the lumber hut, the lumberjack place. He'll be chopping wood over there. So now he's working on the pine logs, and this is the time it takes him to do one. We had 5 assigned, and he gets 10 per group. So he's got 24 seconds left and counting down to get that 10, and it'll go down. And this number on the left will go down by 1, and then we'll have 10 logs in our warehouse. We're also going to need some spruce. So it takes 60 seconds for 8. We're just going to have him do it for 5 minutes, and he'll end up with 40. And then it just queues up, and you can queue up 4 or 5 things other than the one they're currently working on. So you don't have to micromanage them too much. Let's see if he got enough logs for us. And I really should have built the warehouse and the builders guild closer together. I usually build my warehouse right here, but for reasons I didn't this time. So we need 30 pine logs, and he's got about 20 of us. Well, we're going to give him some help. I'm going to build farms and stuff later on over here, so I need to clear out the trees anyway. So I guess I am going to have to help him out a little bit. Hopefully he'll get another batch of 10 here shortly. We'll have 20, and then I'll just use the 10 that I have. And I can show another example of something here. I need to get my phone, because that's how I see my chat, just in case somebody jumps in and says hi. Don't want to be rude. Oh, good thing I checked my chat. Hey, Lunas. Good to have you, man. Hey, Oregon Adventure. Good to see you. Zalimog in the house. MXT. Mustafa. MX. Yeah, everybody's jumping in. Dang, man. Just doing some basic tutorials here. How to cut tree. Chop with Lex. Let's see. We got 14. See if Fritz or whoever it was got the rest yet. 39, fantastic. Let's actually split this so I can illustrate something here. Okay, so we got 28 there, 25 there. And I think it said 30 logs. Watch it, spruce. Nope, 30 pine logs. Not enough resources. Even though I have 25 on myself and 20 some in the warehouse, it says not enough resources. Now you can either spend your time and lug all the resources in your inventory back and forth to the builder's house, or just keep them in the warehouse. Now we got 53 in there. I have none on my person. And we'll be able to take all those resources straight out of there and build the sawmill. Just like that. stairs next to the road here. I like to build them as low as I can go because it's easier to jump over. So there we got our logs. Do we have any spruce? I think he's working on spruce right now. And you could click on the little X right here on their assigned task, and they'll just stop what they're doing. Gonna queue up some birch and some more pine after that, just so he's busy. Now some of these do have different tiers and different requirements in order for you to be able to make them. Like firewood takes carpentry, and they don't learn carpentry here at the lumberjack. They just learn extraction. But you can also build firewood over at your carpenter's station. Firewood. Alright, so let's build that granary. I think we need boards. 10 spruce boards. Easy enough. I'll just grab that myself. Because we only have so many people. Five boards per log. Spruce. I do not play Brawlhalla. I've heard of it though. Okay, so dump these over in here with the right mouse button. Line them up to sedate my OCD. And then, again, run back over here to my poorly placed Builders Guild. Plop down the greenery real quick. Put this right over here. And a forester's house. Now this is how you get food, originally, is the forester's house. 10 spruce boards. Well, I know I don't have boards made extra for it. Hopefully they'll have the logs. If you hold Alt and click and drag, you can choose the number of items that you want to take. Shift and drag splits a stack. What was control and drag? Just takes one. I might tear that down and move it. You can tear down buildings by using a mallet that you can build, and it doesn't take any resources or anything like that. I usually have one on me just in case. Forester's house. Yeah, we could leave it back a little ways. And I think I'm going to have my other guy start working on this right away. He's just going to gather some small game, just so we have a little bit of food. And that's his animation. He just stares at the doors. He just stares at those big knockers just all day. That's what he does. As long as he's doing work, he can stare at them knockers all he wants. Now we need a digger's camp. 50 pine logs. Are we there yet? Well, let's just try and find out. Nope. How close are we? I don't want to bore everybody with chopping trees all this episode. Hey, Mars, thanks for stopping by. I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing well as good. Well as well. Well as well. Words are hard sometimes. You're not going to be doing that, or that, or that. You're going to be doing that. Yeah, that should be more than enough, but I'm going to help speed it along a little bit. And it's good to get those guys, like, employed in the very basic stuff first, so you're not using your tools up, like your axe and your shovel, before you can make more of them. And then you have to buy more of them. Like, you could totally play the game without, like, murdering and robbing people. And that's what kind of the tutorials we're going to focus on. And anybody could hit somebody with a stick. But we're going to try and focus on building up the town so it is self-supportive. If I could rename my dudes, I would rename the Forester Mars. He gets it. And at the same time, I'm planning ahead and kind of clearing out this area for my farms. So if you kind of imagine like what you want to build and where, that way you don't have to cut down trees willy-nilly and then cut down more later when you want to place them where it is. And now that we got a couple workers going, I'll go into some of the menus and explain a little bit about what's going on in them. Not quite enough yet, but we'll check out those menus and give Yakumo a couple more minutes to get some trees cut down. So C is the shortcut for your character. I is for inventory. And then it's J is for your journal. Simple enough, right? K is for your manage window. So the forester's hut, somebody's getting small game. Lumberjack, they're gathering pine log. You can hover over them. Sawmill, no assigned to craftsman. Let's go into manage the lumberjack. So, like, excuse me. So you don't even have to go up to the buildings to manage them. You could just do it all from your manage screen. Just go in like the forager's hut. After small game, we want them to gather 20 fish. And then it'll just queue up that way. I'll get into hiring and firing a little bit later. For logs, how you doing, bud? 59. That should be good enough. That. And you can also see your peasants right here. This is a really important menu. What is it? L is the shortcut for the peasants menu. So in 25 real-time minutes, they're going to need 200 food. I need to build... Oh, I built my digger camp. They're not getting food yet. So setting up your food is going to be really, really important first off, like right away. See, he just ticked over, so he's got 10 food for us. We're gonna have to cook up some food really quick because we don't have a kitchen built yet. But you gotta support your workers. grab the meat. Derp derp. That's another thing too. Like whenever you're specifically crafting something, you will need the items in your inventory, your hotbar, and it won't auto drag them from the. It won't auto drag them from the granary or the warehouse. I go to cook something now. It's not in my inventory. It's not in my hotbar. Resources. You just gotta have it in your inventory when you craft stuff. And then you also have to have tools in your inventory, or else it won't work either. Maybe try to drag your tools down to our hotbar. Oh, it won't even let us. I did not know that. Even I'm learning stuff today. I was looking for this cable. I just looked over my bed and there's like a charging cable. Weird. Anyway. About 10 more, 15 more seconds. I'll have this food crafted up. And I think it uses the total nutrition value, not the number of food. We can double check that here in about 5 seconds. And you want to put all the raw and the cooked food in the granary, and they will take it out automatically. So we got 5 cooked meat with nutrition of 21 each. You go into your peasants tab. We got a nutrition value of 130. We need 200. So we will need a little bit more. I'm going to run and build my digger's camp. And then I'll end the video there. Just to show you a good spot where some iron is close by and some clay. I think there's some bad guys down here. We'll dispatch them pretty quick. Used to have better equipment. Take a dilutes. And that's clay. We're not looking for clay right now. We want iron. There's a dude that's going to attack us if we get much closer. YOLO. Drink my health potion. I think they do 2 attacks and then pause. You just work around that. Alright. Place that down in the iron. Then you can definitely take your shovel and then just dig up a bunch of iron right away too. Or clay if you need it. If you don't have the money to get more workers. And you really won't have the money to get more workers. Unless you go out and either mug people or do a little bit of manufacturing yourself once you get some stuff set up. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wander back to town. I'll end the video here and do a little bit more preparation for the next one. Any questions, please leave them in the chat and I'll get to them as quick as I can. Thanks, and have a good one.